Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So we got Martin Volk here on Twitter, guys. I did a video yesterday discussing the Internet of Value. And Martin Volk here on Twitter posted a video, Working Money channel. Don't stop there. Why not go back to September 10th, 2016? So apparently there was a video here on YouTube where Chris Larson discusses the Internet of Value as far back as 2016. So a big find here. And that term, the Internet of Value, has just kind of crept up within the crypto space over the last few years because Ripple, the company, is realizing, look, this is what we're offering people. We need to kind of label it something. We need to give it a name. And so the Internet of Value is what they went with. You know, a lot of people took me up on the challenge yesterday. I got this from Helgren at Probic _ on Twitter. I would say Needham coined it in 2015, so bringing us all the way back to a Ripple Insights document. Nevertheless, Ripple is the one who posted this as far back as October 29th, 2015. Needham and Company, an independent investment bank and assets management firm, published its report on blockchain technology last week. The report stresses the importance of the Internet of Value, the financial system in which money moves as quickly and as unencumbered as data does on the Internet of Information. So possibly Needham was the one who coined it back in 2015. You had the Internet of Value from 2013 to 2014 is actually the dates that Helgren has discovered here. So thanks so much, guys. You know, I love this. I love this kind of collaborative research effort within the crypto space. This is how we're all going to learn more. So it looks as though Ripple has been using this term as early as 2015, as this report indicates. And Martin, thanks again for posting this. This is Chris Larson from September 2016. But you guys have to think to yourself, before 2015, had you even heard of the Internet of Value? Had you heard the term before it was brought up by Ripple? I think we're going to see more and more of this, and Ripple obviously bringing it into the mainstream. So I got to thank Helgren here and Martin Volk on Twitter. And guys, you heard the news. It's big. Banks in the US can now offer crypto custody services. So I saw this from XRP Ferguson, T-Ferg Trades on Twitter. And I got to say, a lot of people were sending me this article, but I did see it first from T-Ferg Trades, so I'm going to give him the credit on this. All right, so we got banks in the US, and now they can offer crypto custody services. What does this mean, guys? What does this mean? So the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, the OCC, is letting all nationally chartered banks in the US provide custody services for cryptocurrencies. In a public letter dated July 22nd, which was yesterday, Senior Deputy Comptroller and Senior Counsel Jonathan Gould wrote that any national bank can hold onto the unique cryptographic keys for a cryptocurrency wallet, clearing the way for national banks to hold digital assets for their clients. A huge milestone for banks now being able to hold cryptocurrency assets for clients. The letter marks a major development for the crypto industry. Previously, custody was provided by specialist firms such as Coinbase, which typically needed a state license, such as a trust charter, to offer the service to large investors. Now, large regulated financial companies that already provide similar safekeeping services for stock certificates and the like could enter the fray. The letter, which appears to be addressed to an unidentified bank or similar entity, notes that banks may offer more secure storage services compared to existing options, and that both consumers and investment advisors may wish to use regulated custodians to ensure they don't lose their private keys and therefore access to their funds. Providing custody for cryptocurrencies would differ in several respects from other custody activities, the letter said. It pointed to the need for digital wallets, adding that because they exist on the blockchain, there is no need for physical possession of cryptos. The OCC recognizes that as the financial markets become increasingly technological, there will likely be increasing need for banks and other service providers to leverage new technology and innovative ways to provide traditional services on behalf of customers. So they are looking to get into the crypto game. Here is a copy of the letter for those of you guys interested in that. Guys, I will leave this article in the description if you want to read further. But what does this mean? Let's talk about this. Well, now we've got banks, okay, in the United States, a trusted service that many people have been using. Well, I mean, trusted may be a matter of opinion, but a trusted service that many institutional investors have been using thus far. Okay, they trust their stockbroker who may work for their bank. They trust other financial planners or estate planners, perhaps, that work with their bank. And now all banks in the United States can provide cryptocurrency custodian solutions for said customers. This means cryptocurrency, a new asset class, is going to get really, really, really big. This is the first point that I want to make. Once the government says, yes, have at it, all the banks can now play on a level playing field, they can all offer cryptocurrency solutions to institutional clients, let's just let them have at it. It's a free market. The doors are now open for cryptocurrency trading on that wider Wall Street level in a major, major, major way. Okay, we've also got XRP_Canada here. Now that we know banks can provide crypto custody solutions to their customers, which banks are going to come forward and declare their partnerships with Ripple? This is an interesting question. Ripple has always been, kind of in the background, signing NDAs, making partnerships, and we've heard of American banks partnering with Ripple, but we haven't really heard about the activity. We haven't really heard about the details of those partnerships. And so this is a great point as well. Will more banks come forward and start utilizing XRP? And does this custody solution incorporate the usage of utility tokens within banks? Those could be two separate issues, I think. So we still got to wait on that. Another thing I wanted to bring to your attention is this, guys. So this from Michael at Val5Links on Twitter. Binance CEO CZ says that having their own bank would unlock one more channel for interacting with global regulators. Think of all the hoops that companies like Coinbase and Binance have gone through thus far in order to kind of get a head start, get a jump start on offering institutional investors solutions to trade on their platforms. Well, now it was kind of all for naught because now banks can do the same thing. Nevertheless, I mean, I'm sure it was likely in their plans to begin with if they do want to get bigger. And now Binance CEO CZ is suggesting that, why not just have a bank? Why not just buy a bank? Have it in our portfolio. So Binance, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, is considering purchasing or setting up its own bank. The company's CEO, Changpeng Zhao, or CZ, revealed the news during an AMA session hosted by Binance-owned CoinMarketCap on July 22nd. Could it happen? During the AMA, CZ highlighted that the idea of purchasing or building their own bank had been circulating around Binance for a while. When asked about Binance's plans to ever launch a bank with all the world products, CZ answered that the idea of buying a bank came up like 1,000 times. CZ elaborated that bank acquisition ideas have been discussed, but Binance still does not have any specific plans to announce at the moment. There are a number of initiatives or discussions that are just going on. The CEO noted, adding that Binance has several teams specialized in banking-related opportunities. CZ noted that his involvement in these discussions are limited. But Binance, obviously a mega power in cryptocurrency trading, and they've got money behind them. He's not flinching at the idea of saying, yeah, we could buy a bank. Okay, so this is the kind of money these guys have, and to be vertically integrated, this is what these guys have to do. This is why I say, guys, keep an eye on Binance Coin. Seriously, keep an eye on Binance Coin if you are looking to diversify. Of course, this is not financial advice. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing. So this also, some very, very interesting news. Are we going to see the bigger players in the space start either acquiring banks or starting their own bank? Are we going to see it? Because you got to think of the money in the cryptocurrency space thus far. Think of all those guys who invested in Bitcoin in 2010 and, might be in the crypto game. I'm sure Coinbase also has very, very deep pockets, so it's interesting. We should keep an eye on that. Brad Garlinghouse here also coming out and making a comment. Boom, today's ruling is a huge step forward. The US OCC is absolutely leading the way to foster innovation, protect consumers, and provide a level playing field for all. The future has never been fiat versus crypto. These can and should coexist in harmony. He also mentions this, another tweet from Brad Garlinghouse, 2020 Brad to 2018 Brad. And I don't know if you guys remember, I don't know how long you've been in the crypto space or interested in Ripple and XRP particularly, but this was an old article from December 2018. Ripple CEO, very Ripple prediction, banks will hold your crypto in 2019. So this is an older article, but I think it's worth noting Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse thinks 2019 will be the year banks start safeguarding customers' cryptocurrency. To be clear, he seems to think that's a good thing. I think one of those things that will surprise us a year from now is that banks will be custodying digital assets directly. Said the CEO, the bank's motives, according to Garlinghouse, will include sharing in the profits generated by exchanges. And because Southeast Asia has this regulatory clarity and there is a lot of progressive forward thinking, Garlinghouse thinks banks in the region will be the first to actually allow for crypto asset custody in their accounts. So he's essentially just saying what has come true in the United States today. So he was thinking that it would happen in 2019. Of course, we are behind for many, many reasons, but it's documented right here, guys. It's further worth noting then that Garlinghouse projects that banks will be custodying digital assets directly. It would likely be very easy for retail banks to simply act as intermediaries connecting customers to trustworthy third-party crypto custodial services, which are currently popping up like spring daisies. So let's not forget, we are at a point now where cryptocurrency is becoming more mature. The market is growing. There are more projects that will have a real world use case. And Brad Garlinghouse is saying, you know what, there is going to need to be some kind of legitimate way for institutional investors to kind of know, okay, I can trust these guys and maybe not these guys. So there's a lot going on in the space right now, and especially back in 2017. Think about when it was the Wild West and, you know, every Tom, Dick, and Harry were popping up with a cryptocurrency exchange or a new ICO coin or whatever. Now we're kind of fine-tuning it. We're kind of really funneling all the good stuff down one tunnel, and the rest of the stuff is going to get left behind. So Brad Garlinghouse calling it maybe a year or two late, nevertheless. You know, these timelines, again, are hard to predict, but I think this was worth noting. We also got this, guys. I got this from Ripple Rich at Rich Ripple here on Twitter, and this with regard to VeChain. So Sunny Lou, VeChain will overtake Ethereum in market capitalization. So as you guys know right now, Ethereum, the #2 cryptocurrency on CoinMarketCap, but Sunny Lou has lofty goals for VeChain. The CEO of VeChain, Sunny Lou, spoke in an interview with Box Mining about the rivalry with Ethereum, the competition from big tech companies, and the mass adaptation of VeChain. During the interview with Michael Gu via YouTube, Lou was asked whether the market capitalization of VeChain will overtake that of Ethereum in the future, and Lou replied that he always pays full respect to Ethereum and Vitalik, but this is also one of his goals. So he is actively gunning for Ethereum's spot. Well, I won't stop until we get there. This is a quote, by the way. Once again, I pay full respect to Ethereum. I think if you stay long enough in the VeChain community, you know about the fact that when we wrote Salute to Ethereum in our Genesis block, we wrote, so I also pay full respect to Ethereum and Vitalik. But you know that the record is there to be broken, and you know that the master is there to be surpassed. If we can do that one day, I will be really happy, and I think that also shows that the whole blockchain space is really somehow making the breakthrough, because we are talking about mass adaptations, not just the innovation of technology, but mass adaptations in the business sector. Continuing on here, on the subject of mass adoption, Lou went on to say that VeChain has grown exponentially since the launch of the mainnet. Contrary to some statements that the crypto space resembles a casino, Lou believes that in a few years it will become clear that at least VeChain is not a casino. We are doing it. Like I mentioned, we continue to boost the paid or valuable transactions coming from the different enterprises. Like I mentioned Walmart before, I give you some numbers. When we launched the mainnet of VeChain in June 2018, and we measured the entire mainnet transactions for 2018, the total transactions were 500,000 for 6 months. In 2019, if we look at the transaction numbers, we are talking about 36 million. And in 2020, we almost make 100,000 transactions per day. And if we keep that kind of speed, we are talking about 360 million per year. I'm not saying that today we reach mass adoption. You can call the entire space a casino, fine, but given a couple years, if we kind of keep this growth rate, at least VeChain is not going to be a casino. Obviously, English not his first language. I'm just reading the quote here from Sunny Lou, but he's looking to take on Ethereum in terms of market capitalization. Could we see VeChain at #2 on crypto market cap, or by that time, could the numbers be shuffled? Let's think about this, guys. We are seeing a new wave, a new generation of cryptocurrency traders, and the cryptocurrency industry is just kind of organically growing in several different ways. It used to be just spec trading, but now we've got use cases, and there is an array of new emerging possibilities in the space. So very interesting to see Sunny Liu saying, you know what, we are going to take on Ethereum, and I suppose it is possible that they could catapult to the number 2 spot. I also saw this guy's on Twitter from JT Marlin, XRP Financial, and this is a screen grab from the rich list. 80K XRP now will put you in the 1% club. So this data just from yesterday, you can see that there is a spike for the 1%. Some of these other numbers have gone down, but guys, look at the 0.01%. More whales are now accumulating XRP. Now to be in the 0.01%, you need over 24.3 million XRP. It was sitting at only 23.2 XRP way back in April 30th, 2020. So more whales accumulating, guys. As you can see here, thanks so much, JT Marlin, XRP Financial on Twitter. Another tweet here, this also from XRP Ferguson. He brought this PDF to my attention, and it was retweeted by someone else. I'm sorry, I forget who it was at this moment. And we know IBM has a partnership with Stellar, but they do mention payments here, and they do mention Ripple, Swift, and Stellar are the main competition. Also with Trade Finance, R3 Voltron, WeTrade, E-Trade Connect. So they are definitely acknowledging Ripple here as one of their payment adversaries. And you know, these guys are not, like we always say, there isn't going to be one coin to rule them all, but XRP and Ripple is going to have a big share of market capitalization, as we know through partnerships, as we can see, even through these official documents put out by companies like IBM. They are listing Ripple. If Ripple was insignificant, we wouldn't see their names all over the place. So another interesting takeaway there. Guys, I also saw this from Michael at Val5Links on Twitter. XRP Labs releases XRP supported Sum Wallet Beta 5 version with major improvements. So this sounds like it was just released. According from a recent tweet from the Sum team, they are about to roll out Beta 5 version of their XRP-based wallet with more than 50 major improvements and fixed bugs that were found in the app's previous versions. Changes made based on the community's feedback, of course. The Sum team shared the details in a blog post on Coil, saying that numerous changes have been done to the app as well as bug fixes. So among numerous improvements is a redesigned transaction detail page on which more info on transaction details is now visible to users, such as local date and time zone. A discrete mode has been added, allowing users to hide their account addresses and balances from showing on app start. Among the bug fixes is improved connectivity of the XRP ledger, along with many others. The new wallet beta will be released next week to a small group of developers to let them do trials of the new Sum version. So for those of you guys using the Sum app, there is some more to look forward to there. I got another one here, guys, also from Michael at Val5Links. So Steve Wozniak also getting a little perturbed about these YouTube ads. And so Apple co-founder sues Google, YouTube over fake Bitcoin giveaways. So not only is Bradley Garlinghouse letting YouTube know, hey, YouTube, stop it. Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak and 17 other individuals are suing YouTube and Google for failing to check Bitcoin giveaway scams on their platform, as per an announcement Wednesday. The complaint alleges tens of millions of dollars in cryptocurrency have been lost in scams, all of which could have been prevented by YouTube. The individuals are seeking damages for giveaway scams running on the video sharing giant for months, and they are represented by this law firm. Wozniak stated his image is being used on YouTube alongside other tech entrepreneurs like Elon Musk and Bill Gates for Bitcoin giveaways. These take the form of live videos with the scam text overlaid, enticing viewers to send in Bitcoin or a basket of other cryptos if they want to multiply returns. Needless to say, the victims don't receive any money back. So just another heavy hitter in the space looking to press charges, at least wanting to get YouTube to take a look at these scam ads and address this issue. So yeah, guys, scam ads are still happening. Just wanted to take this time to, I guess, say it myself. Do not give anybody your crypto in the hopes of getting more crypto in return. Those are always scams. I will never, ever, ever ask you if somebody's trying to impersonate me. I know we've seen these same scams on Twitter. I will never ask you to give me crypto. So if you see a Working Money Twitter account saying, hey, give me crypto, I'll give you more crypto back, I'll never do that. Same with any other YouTube influencer or Twitter influencer or real celebrity or anybody. Nobody is going to give you more crypto back. Don't fall for it. And so guys, I wanted to talk about this because I think this is really important, and I saw this originally tweeted out by Crypto Eri at Sentosumo Saba on Twitter. You might know her from her YouTube channel, maybe from Twitter, but she retweeted this from DM Logic. Now, I don't know if you guys know DM Logic. He has been a very influential participant in the XRP community for some time now. He had a YouTube channel, doesn't really post on YouTube so much, but every now and then he does post some really insightful videos on Twitter. This is the latest one. It's about 2 minutes and 15 seconds long. And what he essentially says is expect the bull run to look different than last time. In my opinion, diversification will be the key to having a successful bull run this time around. And remember, it's a lot easier for a project with small market cap to moon than it is a project with a big market cap already. So guys, I'm not going to play the video for you. I'm just going to go over some of the highlighted points that he discusses here. I will link this tweet in the description for those of you guys interested. And then we're going to just take a look. I do agree and I don't agree with some things that he says here. So, I mean, take it for what you will. I'm just going to go over a few of his points here first. So DM Logic talks about, you know, the positive things that people discuss when discussing the next bull run are that there are more exchanges, which means there will be more on and off ramps, which will essentially make it easier for people to get into the crypto game, which, you know, is essentially pointing to the fact that more money will enter the space because it's a lot easier for a lot more novice traders, I suppose, to get into the space. For people who don't understand crypto trading today, once they see Bitcoin run, more people will be able to get into the game. But he does bring up the point that in the last bull run, we had only about 1,800 cryptocurrencies, and now that number has ballooned to over 5,000 cryptocurrencies. He also makes a point to say that now we have more valid cryptocurrency projects, whereas before the cryptocurrency projects were ICOs, and so companies were trying to scam you into buying into their ICO so that they could pump it, make money, and then dump it, you know, leaving a lot of retail traders in the dust if they were buying into a cryptocurrency that was garbage. He also talks about the fact that now there is DeFi and sharding, which are separate things. But he stresses the point that today there will be a major dilution in valid projects. So the fact of the matter is more valid projects will exist. And so therefore, putting money into a valid project, money will be spread out further amongst more valid projects because more valid projects have come to the surface. So his theory is that the money that will come into the space will spread now over the major projects. And therefore, we won't see certain cryptocurrencies rally as heavily as other cryptocurrencies. And what he is essentially telling us, guys, is that if you want to make money, diversification is key because money will be spread out amongst a bunch of really good projects. Now, there are reasons to believe that this is going to occur in the way that he says it will, but I still don't necessarily agree 100% that that will happen 100%. I feel like, okay, how to say it? All right, I'll put it this way. People still are going to be greedy. People are still going to search out pumps. People are still going to get excited about the hype. People still will look at coin market cap and think to themselves, I got to get into cryptocurrency. Which cryptos should I get into? And to be honest with you, I think that this page is going to be important for the next cryptocurrency bull run. And it's going to be like the first page in Google. I've always said this. The first page in Google is where most people find their information. I think other than researchers, most people stop at the first page of Google because, you know, mostly because maybe they're just too lazy to continue searching. So when I say that, and when I talk about it in the context of the next cryptocurrency bull run, what I mean is that when people go to this first page of Google, which is not Google, this is CoinMarketCap, which is one of the first cryptocurrency websites that you see when you look up Google list of cryptocurrencies or a similar search term. You see Bitcoin, you see Ethereum, XRP here, number 4. People are probably going to realize that Tether doesn't actually move. So they're going to look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, SV, Cardano, Litecoin, whatever's in this kind of top eyeball screenshot. Whatever's kind of in this top list, right? At a quick glance, if you just look at this really quickly as soon as the page loads, these are the cryptocurrencies you're going to see first. You're not going to do this and say, oh, I'm going to invest in Komodo. Most people won't do that. What most people will do and why I think XRP really has a great chance of mooning in the next spec bull run based on spec only is because it is listed at number 4 here on CoinMarketCap today. It is in your field of view when this page loads, and not only that, guys, it is now trading at about 20 cents. So my theory is that people will get excited. They hear about Bitcoin. They hear Bitcoin is now going to be at an all-time high once it surpasses 20,000, and they're going to be like, wow, Bitcoin, that's going to be way too expensive. People are also going to dump their money into Ethereum. Ethereum, that's going to be way too expensive. Oh, but XRP, look at that. It's still at a relatively good price. And so I think that that's what happened in the last bull run, and I think it is going to happen again in the next bull run. Now, if XRP gets knocked down the list to cryptocurrency number 40, it might not happen, okay? Not on spec at least. But even if it did get knocked down to number 40, I still think it could rally, and I'll tell you why right now. Let's look at the bull run of 2017. Let's bring it up to Bitcoin first. We can see Bitcoin started that rally first, and everything rallied with Bitcoin. When we bring up Ethereum, we can see Ethereum rally. This is the end of 2017, early 2018, okay? I'm just going to circle it here so you guys can see that move. When we bring up Litecoin, okay, that rallied too. When we bring up TRX, Tron, that rallied too. Or no, so this is TRX. Sorry, I got to bring up a different Tron chart here because it didn't bring us the entire thing. Okay, so here's Tron rallying in 2017. XLM, USD. No, that doesn't give us anything. XLM, USD. I think you guys get my point though. Everything rallied in late 2017. We can see it in the history. We can see when we go, and this is historical CoinMarketCap, by the way, guys. When we go to 2017, the first week in January, we can see that all these coins, Bitcoin trading under 1,000, Ethereum at $8, XRP at 0.006 cents, Litecoin at $4. Let's just go quickly to December 31st, 2017, a year later. Now we have Bitcoin 14,000, XRP at $2.30, Ethereum at 756, and where's Litecoin? Okay, Litecoin right here, $232. So yes, although there will be more cryptocurrencies, I think, and I really do believe this, I think that the cryptocurrencies that will do the best will actually just be the cryptocurrencies that, at a glance, once this page loads, will be the cryptocurrencies that we find at the top. And this is why I always talk about the top 10 or 15 or 20, roughly give or take, cryptocurrencies. I also want to bring up something that I found kind of interesting. Do you guys remember Peercoin? Probably not. It was one of the very, very, very first cryptocurrencies created. I'm just going to bring you guys back to 2013 here, April 28th, 2013. We got Peercoin here, trading at about 38 cents with Bitcoin, when Bitcoin was trading at $134. Now let's bring us back to the last bull run. So let's go back to this chart here, January 1st, 2017. And where was Peercoin, guys? I'm just going to find Peercoin. Peercoin was trading at 24 cents approximately. So it had actually lost a lot since 2013. You would have been underwater. If you invested in Peercoin in 2013 and waited until 2017, you'd be down on your investment. But just to bring it to my point, Peercoin here listed at 37 on CoinMarketCap back in early 2017. Let's go back here and now let's look at late 2017 during the bull run, and we look up Peercoin, find Peercoin, and now it's listed at 157th on CoinMarketCap. But guys, look at the price of Peercoin. Everything was rising in the last bull run, $4.48. So even though Peercoin dropped to 157th position, it was still rallying. Now, I know DM Logic has a point here. There are way more cryptocurrency projects. There are way more projects that have use cases. But in a spec bull run, do you think that most people have that knowledge? I don't. I think new money will come in, and the smart money will get into cryptocurrency projects with a use case like XRP, like VET. There will definitely be people investing in Bitcoin, just to name a few of the projects that I think will rally. Another one, BNB coin. But guys, what most people will do is they will load this page, they will take a look, they will see what's inexpensive, and they will buy it up. That's what I think is going to happen in the next crypto bull run, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.